What's up, everybody? We're down here in Carroll County. Chilly. Hello. Hope you catch lots of fish.
This woman was riding her bike and she said, "Can I tell you all something?" And we were like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she was like, she was here at the at one of the other events we had. She was like, "You know why people aren't coming out?" And she was like, "Because the sheriff and them are threatening them."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh shit, there's that white guy that hates us."
Oh well.
I just kind of keep my eye out.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm strapped, so.
I know that.
Fuck around and find out.
That's good. I wish I don't
So the ladies are here. Hey, ladies. It is windy and a little chilly. I was like, man, I'm glad I got a little blanket in my car. That's right.
I fucking love watching because you walk and you had a cigarette lit in one hand, you had your megaphone in the other, your fucking thumb strapped to your side, and we're going down Highland Avenue, and I'm like, "Summer's here," and you're like, Amy. No. Oh my God. Okay, I get it. That's where we're going. That's fine. I love it. That's fine.
My thing.
Sometimes I'm too nice.
Well, my thing is nobody stopped when Brianna got killed.
Right.
You know what I mean? We didn't go up in there. We didn't violate their space. I even sent out a prayer on the megaphone. You know what I mean? But you know, unfortunately this is the results of having corruption in your city. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at the sheriffs for hiring.
Now the chief of police, my cohort, still by.
We weren't even here.
Oh, yeah. We got us one.
The silver truck with the flag on its back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
He's a real fan.
Oh yeah.
Just follow us on Facebook.
Oh, he's so sweet. We like when the hillbillies come out and play.
You know.
But yeah, I was sitting there and I'm like, yeah, because I was like, well, you know, I'll take today off and let y'all do your all thing, you know what I mean? But then when I seen that deputy reach out to you, I said, oh no, honey, we going down and filing a report. I was like, fuck that. Because again, if we don't, the harassment will just continue and get worse. Yep. Cool. Make a show. Yep.
I know. I should have brought mine too.
Sit on that day, put up a couple little signs, put them underneath the hoodie, get an eventual council or whatever y'all call it, and be like, put out.
And then not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah, that'll work. June 2 to 6. Okay, I thought you said June 6th. I was like, okay.
we get that's enough time to hopefully get like some more.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some more people. And anytime you do events, make sure you do a media press. Send the flyer and the information to all the media. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, just let us know, and then we can handle that aspect. Because I mean, as much as you can get them here, the better it is. I mean, streamers are great. You know what I mean? But having them, that gets us on a national. Because I had people from the first time we did things. I had people from Little Rock. I had people from Phoenix. I had people all over. Was like, I seen you guys on the news, man. You guys are kicking ass. So it makes it. Because it's not. I mean, yes, it's a county. Obviously, this is the issue, and the people living here has the issue. But I mean, a lot of national level, a lot of people are not happy about this. You know what I mean? And because it's a national, he's attached to a national case. You know what I mean? You might as well use that national power that you have behind you to let people know that we're doing shit. All right, I'm checking now.
I hope not. We got professional businesses at this place. They can't lock us out for purpose. They can't. There today, like the first time we came down here, they closed down the academy. Yeah. The first time we came down here, they thought we were bringing Greyhound buses for rioters and everything.
It's the same rumor that went around in 2020 when we had a first substitute. Oh, they got Greyhound buses.
And that's why people are scared to come out.
All right. Thank you so much. Wow, 6 killed in dust storm in Illinois. From a dust storm? What? Hello. Oh God. Yes.
No.
Hey, sweetie. Good. How are you? Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Right there.
Right here.
What's up? Yeah.
What's your name?
Steve.
Steve.
Are you coming out to hang out with us today?
Well, no, honey. I disapprove. I do approve of what you're all saying. Okay.
But we appreciate you.
We appreciate your support.
The last time, when I don't know who all was here then.
It was all of us.
Okay, but there was a lady hanging over at the store where I was at, right over at Speedway. Well, make a long story short, it said stuff to me. I shouldn't have said what I said over that store. Okay. But the thing of it was, I didn't know know what was going on.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And they provoked me, in other words. You understand? Made me mad. And I cut and said, look, I shouldn't have. And I'm sorry if it came back to y'all.
Oh no,
It did, but you know what? Thank you for trying to come and making it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that it is chilly. Yeah, it's cold.
Basically, when we first started coming down here, Carol said it all didn't have any.
It was done in behind the back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, don't you think that's a problem? That if the city cops ain't gonna hire somebody and then the sheriff does a sneaky link, it's weird, right? It's weird, especially a murder.
And it bothers me. That it's like it says on the cruisers. Some of them
Protected, sir.
Yep.
protected, sir. Hello.
That's right. That's what it's supposed to be all about.
They're not protected and serving.
They're not.
Right.
And keeping secrets. It is cold. It's colder than shit.
That guy ain't even wearing a shirt.
Shit, he's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, fuck. Look, I got me a blanket. It's too cold. Well, I appreciate you because we didn't hear about that, but I appreciate you coming over and apologize. You know, just trying to clean up your part, right?
I know.
Because we're.
He died. That's my dad. That's my biological dad. You know when you went, Eddie, you went.
yeah,
Eddie's my cousin.
Lisa.
This is my cousin. Peter Booth, John Booth.
God,
Now it's over here. Yeah. Well,
shit,
they
it's cold.
moved.
I'm over to freezing,
They're not on
sorry.
Fifth Street anymore. They moved. That's probably where I thought you said. It's Fifth Street. You live across the road?
Oh, so you were on our route the other day when we walked by.
A little bit,
We walked
kind of.
by your house the other day, I guess.
Probably didn't walk past his. It was probably too far down.
Yeah, because I'm like,
We took a left at the curb past
oh,
Wingfold.
Well, we're not here to tear the neighborhood up or anything like that. We just really want them to understand what they're doing is not okay. And it's gonna, because I lived there the night they would come around the Taylor. And so we have a lot of trauma because of that. Her family obviously has a lot of trauma, but everybody in that neighborhood has a lot of trauma. And it's not okay for them to hire, and it ain't even kill her. He's done all kinds of shit. He shot another lady a bunch of times. He's robbed people. If you look into the DOJ report out of Louisville, Kentucky, there's a whole write-up about all. I mean, the terrorist. This, that's Louisville. This is a little bit county. You all can't handle that county, and we're not. And that's
Right. I would say like Louisville, you don't know your police officers. Carroll County, we know everybody because we work with them.
And I mean, and Louisville doesn't deserve it, and you guys don't deserve it. So, and he does not need to be an officer. And the fact that the city cops said no, but then the sheriff sneaked to hire him. The only reason you won't know is because somebody's seen him picking his uniform up. That's it. Right. Otherwise, nobody would have known until he was on a call and somebody recognized him.
Yeah.
And that's not okay. And you're in a county that doesn't wear body suits. Nobody wears body suits. So whatever they say, that's what y'all know. Right. You know what I mean? And that's, as we all know, that's not what happens all the time. So, yeah. But I appreciate you because real men, they do stuff like that. That's pretty awesome.
I've got a
Yeah, go grab you a hoodie.
It's your
It's
chair.
cold.
You got a chair?
That's pretty good. See? And because again, people in their mind, they're gonna think, and even if they let the news manipulate them, right? Oh, Louisville did, rioting. We didn't riot. The first couple days we had some shit and we chased them out. I was down there. I was in the first car taking people down there. And so we chase that shit out. You know what I mean? If we, just like I tell people, we want to burn shit down, we'll fuck it up. But that's not what we want. These are our communities.
Right.
We just want things to be like safe. Nobody wants, no, not at all. Now, if you keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on, people are gonna be stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like this, it don't need to be all. Like it needs to be us together working against better goals. That's gonna help the communities, and that's really what it's about. So all these clowns that think we're here to do a bunch of crazy shit, like they maybe should check our resume.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like check your resume, baby. All you gotta do is Google me. Like real shit. There's all kinds of shit that all of us have sit here and done, and not violently.
Right.
Exactly. Didn't check his resume. Clearly. Clearly didn't check his resume. But you know, with somebody like that, you don't have to check their resume because you know they're a piece of shit. So
I don't know. Maybe you can help me remember. Do you know Leanne? Crawford. Crawford. Yeah. Okay. You remember her man at Gent? He shot a black man up there.
I didn't know that.
He sure did.
Yeah,
They rubber shot him.
I didn't know that. I know we just had a shooting down there at the point.
They live. They kept him a cop and give him 6 months off or something like that. Or
Death
6 months
duty.
or probation or something. Yeah, that's the name.
I get my coat.
Yeah, I didn't know
I'm
about
cold.
that. I didn't know about that at all.
Yeah, it ain't been that long.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm too ADD.
I didn't know if you remember that or not.
I don't.
That ain't been that long ago. It's
Yeah.
been like
See, I moved 11 years ago.
I'm trying to think. It's been, I know, at least 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 years.
No, I had never heard of it. I'm gonna look it up. I had not heard of it.
Dave Roberts. But see, I know Dave. I know Dave personally. Through a bad experience. Let's say
Right.
Do it on a timer. We may have to like kind of stop.
I'm like, I gotta get my coat. I'm freezing.
Taking pictures.
We got the ladies out today. So we're going to be out here for a little bit, and then we're going to go file a complaint on the deputy that decided that he thought he could harass us on our social medias. So we'll be out here for a little bit. I think it's like 1. Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Destiny is not listening at all.
He waved at him.
Hey, what's up? I'm trying to get our picture.
It's that
I'm trying to get our.
Why don't we borrow Summer's?
Why don't you all just let me take the picture?
Yeah.
Will you take a picture for us?
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, now I got a jacket on, y'all. I'm not as bad. Woo, I hate being cold, man. That's one thing. I'm like, I tap out quicker than anything.
Thank you for the other day.
You too, sweetie. All right, good.
Even better.
Yeah.
fingers wasn't over at.
No, I think you were good.
Check her out.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah, he's the one that gave us.
That's the one that I asked about. That
Yeah.
took the news reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
around. Oh yeah, look at us.
No, that guy that you were talking about.
Yeah, now he's a newer one. I don't know him.
It seems like he's been nice to us. So
Well,
There he is again. It's
I
cool.
mean, he's all right, but I don't know him. Like I do.
trying to get a picture of his license plate next time he comes through. Does
Yeah, that's
we need his license plate just in
That's
case.
so
But that
creepy.
this is things y'all need to learn.
By a few times. I'll just take a picture of it. Is this the guy with the
Yeah.
detail on his
yeah, the one you right there.
He said by no less than 6 times.
Oh yeah, well it's just a little intimidation trick.
Professional friend.
But that's why I said make sure in situation. Hold on.
You
No.
that followed us on Saturday? That was a silver
That was
truck,
a-
too.
Okay, so
The
listen.
white one.
You all need to.
The white. Okay. Yes, Summer. Sorry.
I'll wait till y'all. Y'all have to start learning to take these people's like pictures. Don't post. I'm not telling you post them on social media,
Right.
but take their license plate, take a picture of it, and then you all can send it to me if you need to, because I can see who they are. Oh, if you're doing anything, we know who the fuck we're dealing with. Yeah. You can send it to me in Messenger. That's usually, honestly, I communicate through Messenger more than I do.
I do too.
That's the only way I ever talk to you on this.
Yeah, because we did that with somebody else, and then a couple weeks later, he tried to run us all over, so we had already had his license plate.
So you talk the silver truck is the guy Tim Stone
Because I did the white the other day.
Good.
Because I just keep
Yep.
videos.
Just in case, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just and it's not, again, it's not to dox people. Do not put them on fucking
Right.
social media, nothing
Right.
like that.
I see them rotate like before they were stopping.
Yeah.
Every stop sign and revving their engines. So I started recording
Yeah,
every
because
time they came
you get people like that think it's funny to try to hit protesters and all
Yeah.
kinds of shit like
Uh-huh.
that. And if we have their message, then if we say it was a silver cup, or silver truck with American flag on it or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right. You could be like, nope, there's the
Right.
This is who it was.
How many of y'all just you?
I own land out in Chambers. I own our farm, but I live in Preston.
I live in Campbellsburg. Not quite all the way to Campbellsburg. If you take the back road,
Yeah.
it gets you there in about 10 minutes, but the road's washed out.
Yeah, they
right
might
now,
be
so I had to
struggling
go
with
down
something, sunshine.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Maybe check in on them, see how
Yeah.
they,
They
if everything's
washed
all right.
it.
They might be going through
washed
some
a
shit
big
that,
part of that.
you know what I mean? That happens.
Summer?
What'd I do?
Oh,
No, not today.
you
all right.
do. You do.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, they know each other. Cause Sarah does a lot of shit, y'all.
Yeah.
So she's done.
She's all over the
She's
place.
well for years. She was a
She
news
was a news
person.
anchor.
She was the weather lady. She's like, so a lot of. I mean, I promise you, you go anywhere in this fucking state and somebody knows Tara. I thought I was known a lot of places. Oh no, Tara is known everywhere.
I've been saying Tara Bass.
Tara, yeah, it's Tara. She's used to. I did it for a long time, and finally she was like, "It's Tara, Summer. It's Tara." I was like, "All right, my bad."
I knew it was right. So
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just like sick on TBI, so I usually just call everybody beautiful because I forget everybody's name.
Right.
Until one day some lady was like, "Summer, you don't know my name, do you?" I said, "I sure know, baby, but you beautiful."
Yeah.
I see you all the time. I run into you in Frankfurt all the time. You'll say, "Hey, you."
I always do it.
She knows who I am.
I always do because I meet so many people, and then just with a TBI, it's really hard to. I can't remember everything.
Right.
It sucks.
I had
Part of
a
that-
34, so
Yeah.
being 40 kind of makes your brain have
Well, add trauma brain TBI and 44. Fuck. Look at that smoke.
Here's something for you all to think about. Being you're doing this, how can you go about getting him out of there? I mean, I don't know what kind of thing.
So, you too beautiful. So,
Tyler.
that's right, baby. And Uros County too. Uros County matters. Wow, you know what I mean? You guys living here matter. So to answer, hey girl, what's up? Nothing. What are you doing? You still living down here? Yeah, I just moved back. Indiana.
And she rode my bike and got her foot hot.
You remember them days? So to answer your question, so protesting, like doing stuff like this, the demonstration aspect is one level, and then we'll do different things from behind the scenes, house movies, go to different meetings. That's so there's like a
Thursday from 11 to 1.
yeah, like that. Y'all start showing everything. But we will also be doing that. And then just on a national level, there's some things that we can do, and so I'll be doing some of that stuff as well. Which is, I don't talk about everything because we don't want them to know all of our hands, and I'm on live. So,
Oh yeah,
but yeah, the most important thing, because we understand not everybody's going to do this, you know what I mean? But going to the meetings and different things like that, and just saying, like, you know, yeah, we as a citizen, we have some concerns, and you should have some concerns, you know, because this guy's he's not good. And the fact that they had to sneak it like that to me says something about the person behind
Yes,
it.
that to
You
me
know what I
says,
mean? Like,
how,
that's
how
fishy
did
as
you,
fuck.
how the hell did Gossers know Cosgrove?
let me say it this way. Here's, and I know y'all, I'm sure y'all know this too. Gosser used to be a state police.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Then he was a detective for about a year, and then he quit.
Mm-hmm.
Retired. Okay. And he was no kind of nothing.
Right.
5 or 7 years, and then boom, all of a sudden now he got shut.
Well, the wild part about it was he ran as a Democrat, and like a year later, he quit.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people do that stupid shit. Shit, Trump used to be a fucking Democrat, believe it or not.
That's how he right.
A lot of people don't know that. They're like, nah. I'm like, yeah, he was. Check it.
Right.
He was,
Yeah.
and he's a old fucking crock of shit.
He is.
In my opinion. Sorry. My husband likes Trump. I do not. But yeah, it's just it's weird, and then it makes you ask a lot of questions. And then, you know, doing my own little digging, the sheriff before all this, you know, he ended up, you know, he was involved in some shady shit. That's why he's no longer is the sheriff here. And so, you know, I can commend the city cops for saying, hey, you know what, for our community, for the citizens in our community, this might not be a safe idea. Because if there's a 1% chance that he can lose his shit on somebody and hurt somebody, then that's too much of a chance, right? So the city cops said, no, we're not doing it. For the sheriffs to do that, it really makes you question, like, what, you know? So, and we've had a lot of people, I've had tons of people reach out to me on Facebook and share their different stories and stuff like that, you know, so I just, you know, we're going to be here. I mean, it's personal for me, but it's also because I don't want to see you all have to go through the things our community went through in the world. You know, and like I said, I was there that night. I heard every single thing. I testified I gave my statement and I called 911 and all that. And it's not okay. You know what I mean? What they did and her situation, they lied to get the warrants and everything. And see, that a lot of people don't realize that. And it took us 874 days to get 5 cops. So if these people think we won't stop until he's out there, like, I'm a long game type of person. You know, if it took us 874 days to get 5 cops arrested that killed Breonna, you know, was involved in the Breonna Taylor stuff, don't think we ain't gonna sit out here and make sure it's gone. And you know, we'll put pressure on it. You know, every now and then I'll bring lots of pressure. We're not gonna tear the city up, but we're definitely gonna make some noise. We don't tear cities up.
Just sit here like this.
That's it. I mean, and you know, the funny thing is, the last couple of times we didn't even have that many people. You know what I mean? I mean, the March we ended up having a couple, but the first time there was like 9 of us. And boy, that ruffled some fucking feathers. So, you know what I mean? Just a couple of people. So, you know, if it only takes.
We had like 50 by the time we made it back.
Well, that's what I thought was, and you know, that speaks volumes to the community, right? Because just as many people that'll say, fuck you, get out of my city. Look how many people actually joined in. Because when we started walking, we did not have that many people. There were people that joined in on our march.
We split really well. But
Yeah.
in the end, there's no way we could have had 2 separate marches on the side of the road. That would have been crazy.
And I mean, all of us have had people, even you coming up. You know, everybody has came up.
I don't know. I wouldn't know that Cosgrove dude if he walked up this way. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, we'll make sure you
I
get a
have no
picture.
clue. I have no clue who he is or
Hello. I am.
where y'all from.
I'm originally from here.
Yeah, we have a lot of people from here, and I'm from Louisville. How are you doing tonight or today? Well, it's nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, we just, you know, believe it or not, whether people realize it or not, we're doing it for your all's community because we don't want to see you all get hurt like he's hurt people in Louisville. And that Cosgrove guy, look into him. He's not a good guy. He shot multiple women. He killed Breonna Taylor. He shot other women. He harassed and robbed other people. He's not a good person. And I would hate to see somebody in your all's little bitty county to get messed up by somebody. Y'all don't deserve that. You know what I mean? Y'all deserve to live and be peaceful and do what you need to do.
There should be more people coming.
Well, there's sometimes you have to Sometimes it'll be big, sometimes it'll be small. You know, it'll always be.
Hey, you got something to say? Come over here. You got something to say? Come over here, fat boy. Don't even do that shit with me. Exactly. Sorry.
He's a buddy of mine. He's retarded.
Oh,
Something. Talk to me like that.
Yeah, the
I'm
thing-
sorry, you all. I don't usually get that mad, but there's some people here I cannot stand.
what did he say? I didn't hear what he said. I
So get a fucking job.
Oh, he was fucking
Yes.
with me. He was fucking with me.
I'm not from here. I'm living in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Something else. But I was in Louisville for
Uh-huh.
so I know when the protest first started there in Louisville.
Yep.
Yeah, I was there. I was running around. I had a hoodie. It was a tie-dye hoodie.
Uh-huh.
And I would pull my
What'd you
hoodie
say?
over
Bobby
my
Kelly.
face.
That's
I know
his name.
Bobby. Yeah. I
Oh,
used to
did
know
it?
Bobby real well. He's not going to talk to me like that.
Now
I know.
listen to me.
Yes.
Bobby's niece, Tabitha.
Yeah. Well, like sometimes we'll have a lot of people and sometimes we'll have a little bit of people, but there'll always be something going on
Do you know?
until they get rid of them. So
She's
Oh
got
my God.
he's got a.
He acts that way. And he acts that way.
I have a place to stay or
no,
not.
that's his. Tabitha's
Sophie is great.
Yeah.
Great.
He's got one,
Across
got
the
one
bridge
girl
into Indiana
and
that
one
sat
boy,
on the bank
and
there.
even the one
I see
boy is a
helicopters
R city
flying.
cop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This one helicopter had this
So that's
giant
why he's
dragon on the
Gary.
front of it.
Gary,
That's Darius's
Flying
dad.
by, sucking
No,
up
that's
all the
Darius's.
energy that they could get.
uncle or cousin.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, it got big sometimes.
Could he put up with that shit?
I seen the giant
Bobby
helicopter
does
with
like
a
it.
giant screen on the front of it.
I've
Yeah.
known Bobby my whole
They
life.
did. They brought the National Guards out on us. We weren't even doing shit.
And I have my whole life I've been nice.
We didn't burn nothing down. We didn't fuck shit up like that. But yeah,
I was there with all them
No, sir.
protesters about 3 days.
He
Was
knows
you?
I mess with him.
that's awesome. I was there every single day from the very beginning.
What's your name?
Summer Dickerson.
Summer Miller.
Nice to meet you, Ricky.
Somebody.
Hey, we're all something to somebody, right?
Yeah.
I think you're a pretty awesome person for coming over and saying hey to us.
I had to stand there for about 10, 20 minutes. So,
Hey, that's okay. At least you came over and said hi. You know what I mean? And that's good.
you might remember, but they had candles going
Uh-huh.
one night and they put them out. I didn't know what the candles were about. And I went up and read it.
Oh, did you?
I did not know anything about it. But they thought that was the baddest move in the like
It's okay. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, you say have a seat. You hang out with us. We'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And see, look right here, that silver thing turning in.
Uh-huh. Those
That's Mike
staring at us.
Wilhoit.
Well,
That is
sometimes-
Mike Wilhoit
Yeah,
right
Mike's been good at us.
there. Well, that's Mike
Well,
Wilhoit.
I have it shaved on this side and then it's long on this side.
I don't think he's happy either.
Just something. I like being different. I don't like being like everybody else.
The city got voted out.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
I guess, what do you need us to help y'all? So, they escorted the whole park.
I think that's pretty awesome. That's a pretty good talent there.
Nice logs that I gave away to very nice people.
That's awesome. I think stuff that's made by like homemade or whatever. I think that's just really cool.
I made the two as a pair out of wolf dogs.
Oh wow, wolf bones? I bet that was pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Well, I hate to leave y'all. but
Well,
I-
we're glad you
I've got,
came. Yeah.
I've got stuff to go do.
It
And,
was meant to be like that, but they both got me.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
yeah,
Thank you for coming over, sweetie, and
Come
talking.
back.
And that's what's great about conversation. When you come over
when
and
I
you
see
get to
y'all,
talk.
when I see y'all again out here, maybe it'll be a little warm. Maybe I'll bring you.
Today we're only going to be here till 1, but every Tuesday and every Thursday they'll be here from 11 to 1 o'clock.
And
Yeah, and then we'll be playing. Then we'll do like other little events,
I'll
or
take a picture of y'all
marches or
myself on
something
my
every now and then. But for right now, they're just going to kind of do this and try to
Y'all
get
need
more
help these ladies and
people to understand why they're out here. And I'm just down here from Louisville to kind of help out.
Okay.
I'm an organizer up there, and so these are all my girls, and I lived there the night that Brianna got killed, so it's very personal for me. And so when I found out Cosgrove was here, I've made it a point to be down here every single time they do an event. So
I think they come to an agreement between everybody.
well, because we protested, we marched physically for 874 days until 5 officers were charged. That's what we wanted. So we took some time to take care of ourselves, and we're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. But now that we've gotten a couple things done, people have to rest a little bit. You know what I mean? Because protesting is really hard on your body and your mind and everything. And so yeah, that's what that's kind of why the big protesting slowed down a little bit. But we still do marches and different things. It's just not always really big. But it took us 874 days for that to happen. That's a long time, but we did it. And so now we're just waiting on those officers to go to court. The court dates keep getting pushed back. But there's 4 of them that are facing life in prison for violating her civil rights. So it's sad, but and this is why, like I said, we wanted to come down. I wanted to make sure I was down to support you all as the community down here, because it's not okay to hire people like that. You know what I mean? Because what if somebody maybe has some mental stuff, or maybe they're just having a bad day or anything? We all have that, right? I know I have mental stuff going on. I know I have bad days. And if like a cop like that is so trigger happy, will come around you, then I don't want to see nobody else get hurt. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure he loses his job. Because he did everything in his power to kill a woman and leave a whole neighborhood traumatized. So I'm going to give the same energy he gave. If that makes sense. It has.
It went backwards. It was just, it's messed up. Yeah, it did.
It's getting a little crazy. But that's why it's important for people like all of us that know, there's good and bad in the world. There's always going to be good and bad in the world. But more of us that kind of unite together and take care of each other, it just makes things a little bit easier. And so, and then, hold the people in power accountable, because that's the problem. They think they got too much fucking power. And we have to realize and let them know that we gave them that power, and we'll take that power from them. So it is slowly but surely. It's gonna be okay. It might get rough for a little bit, but if you think about it, all storms, really bad, like tornadoes and storms, right after it's always beautiful, and there's sometimes even a rainbow. So you got to kind of look at it as it's a really big storm we're all going through, and we just got to kind of support each other and be there for each other. And when it's all said and done with, there's going to be a big old double pretty rainbow, and we're all going to be able to look at it. That's kind of my theory on everything. That's what keeps me going in the fight when it gets really hard, because it does get hard sometimes.
All the way. We'll do it twice.
Hopefully, and if not, we're going to keep holding them accountable until they do, right? So, because again, it ain't even about any of us. It's about all of us. Yes, I do. Yeah, we'll take your picture. Can I put you on my live stream? So this is what's your name again? This is Ricky Harris. This is my buddy I've been talking to for a little bit. He makes wads, you guys. It's pretty awesome. Here, wait.
I love your glasses.
I'm going to take a picture with them.
Yeah, get in there, son.
Come here.
I like them.
We're going to take
Blu-ray.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. It is. Look at you. Yes.
So I want to definitely, he's been my buddy over here talking
That's a
to
really
me.
good picture.
Awesome. That really is a good picture. Look at that. You take good pictures, bud.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Well, the ladies will be over here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and sometimes I'll be here. You're more than welcome to come over and hang out with us anytime.
Yeah.
You're welcome, sweetie.
Have a good one.
Hey, sweet. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. I thought there was something going on. He's a sweet guy. He's telling me about his wands he's making, and I was like, "Aw." It's like I wanted to come over and talk to you guys, but I had to stand there and talk the courage up to myself. I said, "It's okay. You're more than welcome to come over here anytime, sweetie." I said, "Just now, you got 5 crazy sisters."
Yeah. Well, one of his roommates was there. Got hit by a car.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, right there at Speedway.
Cosgrove's here somewhere. Can we go file that complaint?
Yeah. And we'll just keep our cool. So listen, when we go in there, just everybody keep their cool. Don't get an attitude. No mouth talking, slicking shit. You know what I mean? We're here to follow this professional.
I'll be quiet.
And you have to be, Amy,
I'll be
because
quiet.
Professional formal
on this
complaint,
type
by
of
the book.
situation, because that's what they want is for us to lose our shit.
But just like I brought it up,
Amy,
the mental
focus,
and-
baby. We're talking
I'm
about something
sorry.
serious. Fuck him. You're worried? Fuck him.
But
So-
glad you brought it up, so you can mentally prepare,
Yeah.
not just like.
Because what they want us to lose our shit, and we're
Yeah.
going to show them that we're professionals.
I love them. She already said.
We can't.
She was all focused on the band. I'm like, Amy, get back with me, bitch. Get back with me. My little pit bull boy, she's ready. She's like, "Rawr, gotcha, bitch.
Some parts we can be calling people fat boy, and sometimes we gotta like.
Yeah, well, when we're in there, we're going to do everything professional. You know what I mean? Because that's what they want. And that's why he'll dig and dig and dig. It's like, no, what you did was wrong. And you're going to be held accountable for it. Oh, yeah. Well, because if you don't do it, the harassment and the bulliness will keep continuing and it'll get worse.
Yeah, and if he were to continue to do it and later he filed a complaint, then they would be like, well, it didn't bother you for 6 months.
Right.
It bothered you
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
You know, just start nipping it in the bud.
I feel so much better. I put my little coat on. I can't stand being cold. I was so
can't
glad I
either.
had a
It hurts my
blanket.
bones.
Girl, I'm like, I'm too little for this shit. Too little for I hate being cold. I was like, you know what? I'm wearing my house shoes.
We need
I
to
need
be
this-
having an eating a con.
I need this weather to get it fucking together.
I eat all the time though. It's like I stay so stressed out and active that it never I can turn it all off.
Yep.
All the time.
I was happy these last couple of months. I've, kind of pulled back on a lot of shit, took care of myself. I got my weight back up. I got my mind's not racing as much. Just in time to get triggered again because we're going to start arguing with the police. Not that, LMPD
I think about
can't
that a
stand
lot
me.
too. How everything everything will go back to normal, and then something will happen. And
Yeah, that's
right
my
back
life.
in it. Yep.
I'm so used to the fucking chaos when it's melatonin. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. What problems can I go cause? There's something I can bitch about.
I spent like a few months deciding what my little path was going to be to educate these people, and then I'll be damned if they didn't hire us Cosgrove or one of the counties I picked.
I know.
You know, like, shit. I was going to do legal stuff, like completely by the book stuff. And then, like,
Right.
I'm thinking
We should do.
Yeah.
from my people. They don't have to be like, look at me. He pays.
Yeah.
You put flyers and stuff up, and they can't get them down.
Wow.
It's like the hardest thing to get.
Yeah. It's like they do it a lot in in big cities and shit. Yeah, it's hard to get them down because in Chicago, like if there was big concerts or anything like that, comedy shows, like the whole fucking wall would be.
It's wild.
Yep, anything like that. And you can't get that shit down. Rain doesn't take
Hey,
it
you
down.
all that might be.
I did it a couple times.
Come on. Make your move, big boy. Stare at it.
You know,
It's there all he wants. Be careful, because down here they'll lock your ass
Yeah,
up.
they will.
So you gotta be careful.
My dad used to say.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm telling her. I'm like, I love the, but also,
Well, I
watch
always
your
said I
ass.
wanted to go once.
And it ain't the time right now. Go when we're doing something big. Give them a reason to fuck with you. Yeah, we don't have jail support and shit down here yet, so watch your ass. I'm the chick when everybody else signed up to get arrested. I was like, fuck all y'all, I'm running. I was like, I am not. No. I've been to jail. I've been to jail too many times. I'm good.
Because you know how I look. I look like I'm good.
Yeah, well, if they get me, they're gonna fuck me up. So I was out. I was like, car was jumping over fences and everything. It shit was funny.
I'm a runner too.
I realized real quick. I was like, damn, bitch, you 42 years old and you can still rap from the police.
That's right.
I'm like, that fight or flight kicks in. It's a rap, bitch.
I say that about my weed. Because they take the really bad.
It's not. Well, if you get your, I mean, but if you get your card, you ain't got to worry about it.
Well, I was telling, they were talking about down here. I was telling them, I was like, you can't even. If they pull you over, you haven't even had to take you to jail. Is that?
I'm trying to make sure that that's not going to be before I get a medical card.
In some places, it is. I don't know how Kentucky's gonna handle it. Yeah. I am.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, y'all know I'm live,
Don't
so
got no team member named on it though.
good.
The team comes from Pennsylvania. My weekly team from
You're good.
Pennsylvania.
You don't have to explain. You ain't. Don't do it.
We'd had bats.
That would have been a good safe house for
Scary
a
as
protest.
Scary as shit, man. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like anymore, but next to it was, like my friend always bought it.
Seriously?
Is it still for sale?
Damn, $5,000 for it.
Like, I could do that.
The property.
I would turn it into something else.
Something cool. That would use
I mean, in Chicago, they've done a couple places like that. Yep. There's a couple places that's done that. Detroit has a big, well, it used to. Back in the day, had a church that was a club. That shit was dope as fuck.
I mean, the way the community calls for us, they need an outreach center. That would be
Yeah. That'd be a great. See,
that's
that's where what I would do more along something along those lines. I would turn it, especially in a rural place like this. These kids
They
ain't
don't
got
have
nothing to do
nothing.
but get high.
We've never had it.
Everybody's like the drug issues, but I'm gonna tell you why you got drug issues because they have nothing to do. Give these babies something to do, and they not getting high.
Nothing to do.
And not everybody's gonna play sports.
They were all arguing about not having to do it.
Especially in states that move crazy.
Yep.
Home isn't even safe.
Yep.
You know, so exactly.
Well, it just kills me when we bitch about the kids, but we don't give them the resources they need.
Instead of investing $80,000 a year in
I know, I'm
Mount
like, turn
Cosgrove,
away.
they could have had a
No,
community
you
center.
run away.
Yep.
I am scared of your eyes. I know. You were like holding out the way.
Crazy.
It's almost 12:30. Do you want to go potty some plane?
We all ready?
Yeah, we can.
Put our stuff up.
We can like post our little signs. No, I'm gonna keep this on. Yeah, one time. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking for after 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll be. Yeah, I got time. Because you know what they did to the last guy, come back and then they lock the doors.
Yeah.
I mean, if the sheriff is there, right.
No, we want paperwork.
Oh, that's right.
We want paperwork.
You record this from, like,
We want paperwork. We don't ever do shit verbally. I don't give a fuck if they record it. Right, but you get a report with a report number. You always get that, not just their verbal shit.
But the library does. So we can do it there.
Yeah. They got paperwork in there. They should have all that stuff you need for a formal report. The system is not our friends, ladies.
Yeah, exactly. I don't trust this.
They are not our friends. They act like it. And I'll be cordial.
Their asses off because that warrant so they could go in and break that woman's house, not knocking on the door or trusting who they were.
Yep.
Blindly fired, which I'm pretty sure that is something. Like,
Should be. Not in Louisville, though. It's not. And that's what's important. Stuff like this is how you'll make community bonds with people, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, whoever yelled at him or whatever, he could have walked away with a sour taste in his mouth and never spoke to anybody again and had his own mind made up. But instead, he was a man and came over here and said, hey, you know what? I got caught up in the moment. My bad if it got back to you. Like, I want to come let y'all know I do support you. So that's. Yep. Yep. Oh, 100%. It's easy for us to see the hate, but I promise you, there's a lot more support that probably we'll never even know about. Same thing in Louisville. We had tons more support that, because when we all go home, they have to live here.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're the ones that's going to get pulled over, harassed. I mean, that's why people aren't showing up now because they're being harassed. Well, they inboxed me. I got all kinds of shit. Yeah. I got all kinds of shit. DOJ's getting it.
Yeah, there was a hot ball yesterday from Hamburg to Newcastle, and in my head I'm just like,
I mean, that's probably a coincidence. But if you get, but when something like that happens, record, especially if you get pulled over. So I mean, I can't go especially during the protests and shit like that was going on. I got followed all the time. I had cops sitting outside my house and everything. I don't give a fuck. I had dudes with Nazi signs on their fucking head tattoos sitting outside my crib. Now I couldn't file shit because I don't know who these people are. You know what I mean? They're sitting with no tags on their cars and everything. But did it all happen? 100%. Now, if I could have had information to where if I had a license plate or something, then I could go file a complaint or something. But I mean, it's just a part of it. When you're on the front line and you're an organizer, you got to expect some shit.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying about. I need to have a gun at my house. Like I've never needed to own a gun, but it's just me.
Yeah. I think with just the way that things are today, anyway, for even outside of protesting and shit, I think I'm an advocate for women getting armed, but properly trained. That way you could, and Val and them, my security people, they could. There's tons of people out there, but there's one group that they'll train you guys. You know what I mean? And they're good at what they do. Yeah, and they don't just train. They don't just train in situations. They don't just train in like when you go to a shooting range. That's cool, but you're just shooting like this. Majority of the time, when something happens to you, you're not going to be standing like you're shooting. You know what I mean? You could be having to bend down. You could have to be standing up. You might have to look around the corner. And Val and them, my team can train you guys with all that.
Yeah, and I want to know like how to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, all of that.
And you should. Yep.
Like I can aim.
Right.
If
Well.
I'm in danger, like I can point.
Yeah, but it's not. But shooting's not just pointing because you have to understand when that bullet leaves the gun, the trajectory it'll take. All bullets go down a little bit. So when you have all that training, you're effective.
I need to know everything.
Yep.
Not just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I know you'd have to go to Louisville. You'd have to go to Louisville, but I know I have my security team. They could totally. That's what they do. I don't know where that's at. Okay, I'm like that. I don't know where anybody lives, and that's okay. I keep it that way.
You have to have things.
A little pool party. Pool party. I'll forget anyway in 5 minutes. So. I'll text you on the way to your house. I'm like, hey, bitch, what's
Yeah,
the address? I'm like, I just shared it with you 5 minutes ago. Or like, I forgot.
Amy's like halfway between where I'm at and where you're at. She's about halfway. But in the world.
In the world. Listen,
Amy, calm down, girl. This is a long run. You gotta calm down a little bit. Smoke fucking blunt and get fucked.
I know, I do.
I'm serious.
Problem. That's the problem.
This is a fucking long game, girl. Go play with yourself or something tonight. Bust it up, bitch. You gotta let some of that aggression out.
Oh, God.
All these hair cards, they probably are close to
Because they gonna have you go fucking crazy before
I know.
summertime. I had a nervous breakdown over this shit, so I mean,
Dude, I almost had a nervous breakdown in 2020.
yeah, it gets rough. So self care, bitch, self care.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised, some of those people that's driving by staring, they might come through and talk to you later.
Jaeger. Well, that's why when he came up and
So
he
if you're
said,
jumping up, biting them, they not
Well,
gonna come talk to you.
when he walked over and he said, I was looking for Amy, I was like, in my video, and he's like, I told him to stop over and ask questions. Okay. Well, so hopefully,
God. Just fucking with you.
how these, I think it's
Oh, I get it, dude.
I
It's
know
fucking
it.
aggravating because we know with the stupid shit.
right.
And there are fucking idiots that do not want to see us doing what we're
No,
doing. But at the same time, you know how you get to it and you smile and wave. Hi, baby. I ain't going nowhere. Fuck you. And your mama should have swallowed you, bitch. You know.
Really miserable person that just like sniff around thinking, I hate people that say it.
Well, you know, they don't like change. They're so used to. That's what a lot of people. I don't know if it's that some people. I mean, there's some people that don't want nothing to change. But I think there's more people that would like to see something change, but they're so scared of change in itself. Like they're assholes.
Right.
So I think it's a mixture of everything. Because
And
I took in time. What I did after 2020 protests is people we called ops. I went purposely and got around and had conversations with them. And some of them were not what I thought. Some of them were exactly what the fuck I thought they were. You know, but some of them. And, well, they want all of us to stay apart and not talk to each other and understand. So we assume there's been times that that people claim this and this and this, and I've cussed them out all fucking 2020. I don't give a fuck you, bitch. Why aren't you standing with us?
Right.
But then after 2020, I was like, okay, because at the end of the day, in this group, everybody in fucking groups is not going to work. It's not going to get anything changed. And it's not. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you do, and who you know. It's going to take all of us, even the people we don't like. And so I took it amongst myself to start getting in categories and groups that I was, they looked at me and told me, get a job on 2020. Fuck you, bitch. And called my husband the N-word and everything. But I still, as uncomfortable as it was, I'd still talk to some of them. Hell, I talked to a chick, bitch. I was online doing an interview with somebody one night, and we were talking about some of this stuff in 2020, and I talked about the day Angry Vikings and them came. I talked to some of those people. No, it wasn't it was an emotional conversation because I'm like, motherfuckers, like, what? Why? But in some of it, well, yeah, and that's it because just because we may not agree on everything, we may not agree on a lot. But if we can find one thing that we agree on, because see, that's what the government, the powers to be, the news, everybody wants to keep us fighting against each other. That's not going to change anything. We'll all be standing protesting in every city about what we want, and nothing's going to get done. What'll get done is our rights will keep getting taken away, and they'll keep fucking with us because we're all fighting against each other. Us and them are not the fucking problem. Those motherfuckers are the problem. But they have all of us arguing against each other. You know what I mean? And so we have to, when you get real deep into this shit, you have to truly understand that. And sometimes you got to pull back your aggression because it's your insecurities as well, just as theirs. You know, it's your fear and it's all fear. We're fearful, they're fearful. We're frustrated, they're frustrated. And if they get educated and sit down and listen, then they're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't know that's really what y'all wanted to do.
Really what happened with the bikers is the 3%ers and the Vikings and Patriots that came down there, if they were told that we were destroying the city.
Oh, yeah,
when
well,
they got there and realized we were just peacefully exercising their rights, they were like, well, shit, there's nothing for us to do. We can't, you know.
well, and my biggest question to people like that is like, you know what I mean? You believe the news, but you say you're against the news, right? So you sit there and listen to what they tell you, come and have a conversation. And then, like, why aren't we standing together? Because in all honesty, it's about people against power. That's what it boils down to.
And you should be standing here to protect us from them. If you're
Well, it ain't even that. We should all be standing together protecting each other.
But if their whole
No, we have to all protect each other.
people from the government, then
Right,
they should
and that's
be
our purpose.
protecting the
Right,
people from the government.
but that's our stance too. So we have to protect them as well. See, that's something if we all want to see real change, and this is just my
Hi,
opinion,
Francis.
we need everybody standing together, fighting against them. Not even one, protecting the other. Us watching each other's backs. Because I mean, I don't have to like you. I don't even have to like your politics. I don't have to like your beliefs. But we can find one core. We all want to leave something better for these fucking kids. That's something we can all, you know what I mean? So like, it's just that's a little journey I've been on. You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, I need to elevate my activism. You know what I mean? I need to understand, and I believe a simple conversation sometimes can change people's things. You know what I mean? And so people that are like, oh, well, you're gonna burn this. Well, now that you've gotten to know me, you know that's not shit that I even tolerate. Do I understand it when it happens? 100 fucking percent. I didn't like J6, but I also understand why the fuck it happened. So, and a lot of people can't even have that conversation, right? Because they're like, well, they should have never broken that Capitol, and they shouldn't have. But they're tired of the fucking government, and the government's pimping everybody out, playing everybody. You know what I mean? So no, I don't condone it, but can I sympathize a little bit? Yeah, probably. I think it was fucking hilarious climbing over fucking walls like Super Mario Brothers, but whatever. You know what I mean? And now I don't excuse the stupid. Now the hypocrisy in it is they were back the blue people and you're beating cops with flags. You know what I mean? So, but again, I also understand the frustration that what led them there. They're tired of the fucking government fucking people and trying to force what they think everybody should be doing. So. Exactly. And you know what? If we all maybe stop yelling at each other and start having individual conversations, maybe we'll all get that to understanding. Now, there's always going to be those racist cocksucking fucking bastards that are never. And there's always going to be the extreme left people that, in all honesty, if you're super, super extreme, I'm like, yeah, bring it in a little bit. That's too much. You know what I mean? But I respect both situations. So we just got to have more conversations amongst each other. And because right now the government's winning. And we're going to have this election's coming up, bitch. I promise you, it's going to be 2020 ain't shit. Just like
I don't feel like the government's winning. I feel like the government is beginning to lose. Like, I feel like
I think where they're
right on the cusp of getting a tipping that shit.
Well, what stops it, I think me personally, I think the government still is winning because we're more divided today than we've been in a long time in this country. So yes, in my opinion, the government is still fully winning, and I look at it from a human trafficking aspect since I'm a human trafficking, and I understand survivor, and I understand the power and control element. And when I got trafficked, I was in some elite circles, you know what I mean? And then when you understand the power and control of everything, the way that we are divided over every fucking thing, the people's not winning right now. That's a delusion that people think the people's winning, but until people can get on some kind of at least a half of a chord, the government and the power still winning. Because while we're all fighting with each other, you see some of these laws they're passing? Woo! So we just, and I don't know how to do it, except, little things like this is fucking great because people are going to come up and talk to you guys and you're going to be able to explain to them and then make it reality to them. Well, like, this is your community. This could be your child. You could be Tamika Palmer. You know what I mean? Like, they lied to get these warrants. Fuck what happened at the Springfield. Not fuck what happened, because obviously what happened was bad. But it was before even Springfield happened, dude. That's why a fucking judge ain't at her seat no more. She said those words like that, and they lied to get them warrants. And so when you fight big problems like this and you fight systems like this, yes, them hiring Cosgrove is an issue. But what a bigger issue is, why did the sheriff think it was okay that he had the privilege to be
That's
able
what
to
I
do
want
that?
to know.
That's
Yes.
the kind of shit you need to
And
get.
that nothing was gonna happen.
Exactly, because if we don't fix that issue, then there'll be another Cosgrove when Cosgrove's gone, right? And there'll be officers that are not getting 100%, and they're not getting reprimanded. They have no body cams. They have, you know what I mean? So when you fight these things, and it's frustrating because it's like, damn, when you look at but when you finally see it that way, then that's how, again, judges were taken out of place in Louisville. No knock warrants got fucking passed. You know what I mean? Like, community had so many community programs come out of all that stuff, and it was because it wasn't just that. It was, we have to get some real change, and it's going to take a long time because Louisville's fucked, man. But if the people continue to do what they're doing, we'll have real change. It's the same thing here. All of us have to teach the people that live here. Like, yes, getting Cosgrove gone is cool, but that's why I kept bringing the body cam things up. I want you to think, none of your officers in the city has a fucking body cam. That's an issue. So you're telling me if I'm a cop and I write up the report, well, you just got to go along with it, Destiny, because what's your word over mine? I'm a cop, and I'm a sheriff at that.
I've been there. I have been there.
What you doing?
100%. We have to teach the community.
How you
Hi,
doing?
babe. How you doing? Outliving. Hey, that's a good thing.
Are you over at the manor? Oh, I didn't know if you were at the manor.
I live in the house.
The house.
Yeah.
Say, I got me a crib. You having a good day?
I thought it was Jacob for a second.
I know, Joe.
Joe.
Okay.
Is that your brother? Or somebody just looks like you?
You know who Jacob is? He was helping us on Saturday.
There was one, the hat. Yeah. He's sweet. I like him. He's a good kid. Yeah, but TT's community members pull that phone every single time they have an encounter. If they're driving around, pull that motherfucking phone out and record them assholes. Because I found out that none of them had body cams.
That silver trouble flag has to be back by that the girl.
I know.
They were there because they believed the election was stolen. Well, yeah, 100%, because they were groomed for a long time, like through other stupid shit that was said. And so, again, I can understand some of the frustration, but yeah, it's not the way. But I did find it comical for them climbing up.
Don't have to wreck there, bud.
Look, baby, look. I'm telling you, Amy needs to bust a nut.
Listen,
She
I
needs
think
to
I
get
need a
a
Xanax.
toy or shit. Girl, bust a nut. It's better than a Xanax.
I take blood pressure pills.
Every woman should own a bullet. Get you 5 men in and out. You'll be good to go.
I've got one.
And before you come to a protest, get yourself together. You be like, all right, motherfuckers, let's go.
Maybe that's what I need to try.
A rose, yeah, that too. Dude, let me tell you. So I was doing outreach on my birthday, right? And so one of my homeless guys, he's a booster.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, sweetie.
Let's get with it sometime. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 1. 11 to 1.
I was handing out Charles at the time. My mom was like, "Get back in front of me." I was like, "Mom, when you're always stop in the middle of the road, ain't nobody here."
See, this is good. This is how slowly but surely you all having conversations with people.
Yeah.
That'll make a difference. It really will.
Well, because I was telling on my video, I was like, "Whoa, this likes you so much. Like, I can't have conversations.
Yeah.
Understand them.
100%. Well, that's like, you know, being on YouTube and stuff. I hear a lot of stuff with.
That Gosser's hiding up in the Bills watching us.
Oh, I'm sure.
I thought I saw Nick Mills.
Right over that's where he was last time, looking out that window.
It's been lunch break, so probably went over and
Yep.
got the window.
I'm sorry, but that is so.
Maybe next time we can be sit outside their little window
Yep.
out there if they want to see us so bad.
How you doing, sweetie? Nice hat.
Good, I think and on Saturday.
And on
We're gonna take
Saturday.
away his Saturday
It
supper.
is not going to be fun.
But again, and like I said, we might have been all but the other day. We had little numbers. But I'll tell you what, for as little numbers as we got, boy, we ruffled some fucking
did.
feathers.
It don't take it. I mean, like the population wise.
It's nice to have that every now and then just to show them we got it. But this right here, this is very effective.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we can maintain this on
Yep.
Tuesdays and Thursdays and maintain the interest and spread the word, then Saturdays we can demonstrate how much support we actually have. And if that continues to grow
Because
every week,
when we start doing the big demonstrations, which also happen, that's when the people that are scared to come out, that's when they'll come out.
yeah, like when we have a big
Yep.
community day.
Yeah, we'll
like
find a park, do some face painting, do some education on police brutality, on civil rights, voter registration, different things like that. But then also make it a fun day for the community. Because like, hey, yeah, we're here, we're protesting, but we're here supporting you all. We love you guys. We want to, and
I was talking to her about having Kim come when we do that,
Mhm.
bringing her Narcan and stuff because they want it so bad out here.
do a Narcan training, and then we could even go get a bunch of them from the health department. Since y'all don't have y'all license, I wouldn't be so willy-nilly with it. Because y'all do realize, like, hey, yeah, so,
And we're online.
well, I don't care about that. Everybody
They're probably
smokes.
watching.
Yeah, they are. I can guarantee you they watch all of our lives, so
Delta 8. Delta
Just-
8.
it's good. Y'all realize y'all making it 20 times worse, right?
Yeah.
Y'all horrible.
That's what we do.
Y'all like a 5-year-old getting caught with something.
We are.
But you know, Mom. Now they're watching. I know shit. The cops in Louisville still watch my shit.
Yeah.
I was out looking for a missing kid one day, and I never had them come on my stuff. They were like, "We just want to say keep up the great work." I was like, "Wow, what the fuck just happened?" And I mean, it was whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, make sure you always clean up your shit.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. It's not out.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want you blame for it.
Yeah, but they'll blame it on us.
And then they'll be like, those trashy people have trash in their corner.
And then Amy will be like, it wasn't me,
Who the fuck you talking to, bitch?
Get across the road. I said, I don't know.
It's funny because I'm the one that's usually cussing everybody out. Usually I'm the one everybody's like, Summer, what the fuck what did you just say? But it's like, Amy, come on, baby, calm down.
Calm down.
He thought that.
I did it.
I like those shoes, Amy. Those are cute.
I wasn't joking. I did know the man. I know the man. That's the problem.
Julie was so happy she got to meet you the other day.
We meet. I don't think she remembers. Oh, Julie. Yes. I was thinking it's her. See, I know the man. What?
Tara. Like Tara. Instead of air, say R. Tara.
Well, hello.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the third time he's asked. But he waves at me every time he passes.
I love that.
They're watching like our
They're watching out for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, by the way.
Made sure what nobody else watching us.
That's
Came back
what
around.
that's what I love about Florida. They don't like the people. They don't party and they're not coming out, but they will stop and tell
Oh yeah,
you.
100%.
They're glad we're out here, but they're not gonna put their face.
Well, and I've had people, you know, that are out here that haven't been out here that have written, you know, like, just so you all know, we are actually in support of them being here. So, you know,
They're scared, and rightfully so.
Fuck
because
yeah, I
they
mean,
live in this town.
it's a
They're
lot.
gonna get followed, pulled over,
Yep.
harassed.
It's a real thing. I mean, shit, if they have the balls to write you on your personal fucking Facebook,
Right.
then
Right.
what do you think they're going to do with people that live here?
It's the same way in one county over in Trimble. It's the same way in one county over in Henry, and it's the same way in one county over in Owens. They're all
So weird.
Yeah.
and they're ran by the same five
Yeah.
families, same five. Real hungry.
Yeah. And see, that's what, you know, the people eventually will have to stand up against that, you know, and it's a lot, especially
And
when
they
you're doing.
all want to.
Yeah,
They're
and
all
it's.
scared to. But once they realize we've got enough people now,
Yeah.
we can stand up, then they will.
Yeah, they will. And you know, when they vote, you know, these are positions that, you know, sheriffs could be voted out. You know what I mean? And so even if they don't come out and protest, like protest that way, that's how you speak. You know what I mean?
Next year.
Oh yeah. Needs to happen.
I love this sad wearing. I love those sunglasses too.
100%, Al.
I love he's wearing that.
Nah, they're watching.
It's both, but
Well, see, you know what's crazy here, Al, is in this particular community, the city cops actually did not hire him. They did not. They said that they didn't want that for their community, and yada yada yada. The mayor also backed that statement up. The sheriff, on the other hand, went behind everybody's back and did a sneaky link and hired this cop, right? And the only reason people found out is because somebody seen him picking his uniform up. Otherwise, it would have been a secret until somebody recognized him on one of his calls. And so it's a little odd. It's different because I'm used to
the connection.
I'm
Nobody just takes care of him.
I mean, he probably applied in a bunch of places, and he was just, you know, but he might have a
for
connection
some
there.
reason he really wanted to. But the city denied it 2 times. It wasn't just one.
Oh, so the city did. I see where the mayor said the one time,
Yeah, and then he got on the sheriff.
so they denied him twice. Oh yeah. Well, I know they were applying in a couple different places, a lot, you know. So, and he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but that judge just ordered the end of February that he wasn't allowed his job back. March, and by the end of April, a month and a half later, we had to walk in the door, pick up his uniform job, and
Yep. Well, like I said, and then little different stories I've heard just from the, you know, just about the sheriffs. You know what I mean? They have obviously the sheriff before him was fucked up. So there's, you know, and if you're saying there's families involved, I know how in these little rural counties, families run the whole fucking towns. You know, but maybe now that the city feels like they have some support, and you know, we'll have more and more. They'll actually, you know, use, and you know, voting, it sucks, right? Because like you just never know. But it's worth doing it, because what's the other alternative? Not doing it, and then, you know.
and it sucks because you gotta wait a while. Like, yeah, it's a whole year away before you can vote him out or whatever. But still vote him out.
Yep.
And just because it's a year away doesn't mean you shouldn't go ahead and you should do it anyway.
Right.
Like, wait it out, vote him out.
right, we're gonna put stuff in the car. We're gonna go in and file a complaint.
They're like, whoo, making 3 days. They don't even know what it's about here now. There they go. They
All right, we're gonna go put our stuff in our car, and we're gonna go file a complaint. There was a deputy here that actually inboxed Amy. I will, sweetie. You have a good day, okay? Anyway, he reached out to her personal Facebook and sideways trying to intimidate somebody. So we're gonna file a complaint. We're gonna see if they'll allow us to file a complaint. We're gonna put stuff in our car. I'm glad we're going in because I got pissed. Here we come. I put it in your cart. Jesus, y'all go to the courthouse. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, I ain't ever worried. I ain't ever had a conversation.
be a mama today.
I'm like, yeah, we going in the courthouse.
Jake was like, what are you doing,
Oh, so this is the front. Okay.
this is back, but he's at back.
His office is at back.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't paid mine yet.
They do court and stuff here too?
No, Corey's at the new courthouse.
Okay.
Remember where the police department is?
Go ahead. Yeah, y'all don't have some. They don't have things you gotta walk through? I'm like, they don't have metal detectors?
No, we don't have nothing, no security in here.
No. Do you have the form? Do you have the form for her to be able to fill out? Where do we get that form at? So just like you write a piece of paper?
Okay.
All right.
That's cool. That's easy.
Cool. Because we had a sheriff's officer reach out to her in her personal inbox because we're doing the little protesting stuff. And he reached out and thought it was kind of, unprofessional for him to do stuff like that. To reach out to an organ. Yeah. See you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little harassing.
Vic.
Yeah. Sheriff Vic. No, I'm sure you're not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm letting you
It
know.
just
That's why.
happened like last night.
Yeah, that's it happened like
Was it
2 days
last night
ago.
or 2
No, like 2 days ago. But that's why I'm letting you know. That's the complaint that she wants to file is because one of your deputies reached out to an organizer of protesting, and was like kind of mocking her a little bit and see you Tuesday and stuff like that. Little maybe could be taken as intimidation or maybe even harassing. So we want to file a report on that.
Get a piece of paper and write your complaint down. Okay. Cool, dude.
All right, cool. Well, we'll bring that to you. Thank you, sweetie. What's your name?
Dawn.
Dawn. Thank you,
We'll
Dawn.
bring it on Thursday.
She's not mad at that.
I know she's good.
She's mad at us for coming in and filing a report.
Amy,
I love you all
What do
privilege.
you want, Amy?
Oh, okay, Amy.
Here we go.
That's why I said, well, here, let me lay it to you real quick. So make sure you fill out a report. Take a copy. Make a copy of the inboxes that he did.
We'll live stream dropping it off.
Yes.
Next time and date
Yep.
it.
But yeah, when you're making your stuff out, you do your report. Then put the pictures of the screenshots. Print that off as well. That way, when you give it to her, videotape before you give her everything, just in case I'm not here. Videotape every single thing. Have somebody videotape you walking in, filing it, and then ask them for a case number.
And then we need to follow up later so that it's actually filed.
Yes.
In the public record.
Well, that's why you want to ask for a case number because then that'll, kind of like have proof that they said they filed it.
Let you all know on Thursday
Yeah.
if I hear anything back from the judge executive. And if not, I'm gonna follow up. And I'll be there on Tuesday.
All right, ladies. Well, good job.
Thank you for coming.
And so for anybody that wants to come and join, love you.
I think
Make sure you bust it up before you come Thursday.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks, sweetie.
We did great. Wait.
We're all badasses, baby. Give me hugs. All right, I'll try to make it down Thursday, but if I don't, because of Derby and everything, I have a lot of outreach for the trafficking shit. So, but I'll be watching.
I can't record it. I'm not this.
Try to live stream it so you can get it on public records, like the public can see it.
Okay. See you later.
Damn, I gotta pee. Ooh, I know. Speedway let me use the bathroom. All right. She wasn't happy about that. She was not happy. When Amy said she wanted to file a report, she gave us a look like, nah, we doing this, honey. We're filing a report and you're going to take it. Because if you don't, I'll have it on video and I'll give that to the DOJ as well. So, just saying. All right, you guys, I'm going to jump off here so this stays what this is. And then I'm going to start another lab and we'll ride home. So, Julie, I'll be coming to your place. Are you home? Yes, definitely. We'll be getting a copy. That's what I told them because they were like, no, they want. I said, no, you asked them for a copy. I said, and get it, and also make sure you get a case number. So, because I probably won't be able to come down Thursday because I have so much outreach therapy and shit to do. So. I'm gonna stop over here so I can go potty real quick. Oh, I'm gonna jump this off and I'll be right back. So anybody wants to come back on, come back on. If you're on Facebook, join us over on YouTube. Hot Mess Summer. See y'all in a little bit.